Okay guys, so 2016 is nearly over, so today I'm going to be talking about my favourite movies of 2016. Now this is my list. If you want, you can comment your favourite films of the year in the comment section below. So yeah, let's get started. But first, I have 4 honourable mentions. These are films that I really enjoyed but they didn't make it onto the list. Those are Zootopia, a very entertaining Disney film which I thought was excellent. The Jungle Book, one of the best remakes ever made, easily. The Conjuring 2, one of the best horror sequels ever made. And Finding Dory. While not as good as Finding Nemo, I still loved it. Okay guys, so let's get into the actual list with number 10. Central Intelligence was one of the biggest surprises of the year. I thought this film was hilarious. The characters were great, and the plot I thought was actually really interesting. At number 9, we have a hilarious animated film. Storks was hilarious. There was a scene near the end where me and my friend could not stop laughing. Great characters, a great storyline, and some really touching scenes. I loved Storks. At number 8, we have one of the best musical films ever made. Some people may not class this as a musical, but I do because there's loads of songs in it, so I class it as a musical. I think it was amazing. Sing Street. It had great characters and a really interesting storyline. At number 7 is one of the best comedies of the year in my opinion. Bad Mums was hilarious. It got mixed reviews, but I thought it was hilarious. I loved it. At number 6 is a film that I wasn't the biggest fan of when I first saw it, but when I watched it a second time, I absolutely loved it. The Nice Guys was amazing. The characters were awesome. The action was great. And I just thought it was an extremely entertaining and rewatchable film. At number 5 is a film that, when it finished, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but when I started to think about it a bit more, I loved it. Arrival was excellent. The characters were great, and what I liked about it after thinking about it is that there wasn't any action. The story was so interesting, and the ending, without spoiling anything, was so clever. At number 4 is, in my opinion, the best animated film of the year. Kubo and the Two Strings was, in my opinion, awesome. I thought the action was great, the characters were great, it was funny. Yeah, Kubo was awesome. At number 3 is the best horror film of the year, easily. What I loved about Ouija Origin of Evil was that there wasn't any jump scares. There were barely any jump scares. It was more of a tension building film without any jump scares, basically. That's what I loved about it. The characters were great and it was actually kind of scary. These next 2 films I really had to think about. So at number 2 is the most relatable film of the year, easily, and the best comedy of the year. The Edge of 17 was so relatable and was just so funny. I understood where the characters was coming from, and that's one of the reasons why I absolutely loved this film. I'm sure you guys may have guessed it, but at number 1, my favourite film of 2016 is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. This film was awesome. I know some people didn't like it. I know some people just liked it, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was funny. The characters I actually thought were really good. I know some people didn't think the characters were great, but I thought the characters were really good, and the third act was incredible. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Very soon I'm going to have my worst of the year list up. So yeah, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Blu-ray Billy, logging off.